कैसे बदलेगी हमसे हमसे, ये दुनिया कैसे बदलेगी हमसे हमसे, हम खुद को कैसे बदलेंगे ध्यान से, विज्ञान से, आत्मज्ञान से। खुद को जानो तुम क्या हो, पहचानो तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या हो। सांस को अब नाए ध्यान ही बन जाए, सांस को अब नाए ध्यान ही बन जाए। सांस को अब नाए ध्यान ही बन जाए, सांस को अब नाए ध्यान ही बन जाए। तुझ में मुझ में क्या अंतर है, पशु पक्षी भी जीव है। तुझ में मुझ में क्या अंतर है, पशु पक्षी भी जीव है। जीने का हक सबको है, हम सब सारे एक है। ध्यान कर शाकाहारी बन, आत्मज्ञानी बन। खुद को जानो तुम क्या हो, पहचानो तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या हो। ध्यानी बन जाए, बन जाए, बन जाए, बन जाए। ध्यानी बन सांस को अब नाए ध्यान ही बन जाए।
Happy morning, my dear masters. Welcome to Journey Towards Oneness, Day 9. My Atma Pranam to Banmashi Batriji and all masters who's giving all energies today. And thank you so much for PSSM Global, Virginia, Maryland, DC team who's helping physically to run this session, this morning session. So today we'll talk about the 8th principle, the core principle, vegetarianism. Only plant-based food, eat accordingly only to need. Again, remember this, eat accordingly only to need. Vegetarian is 3 pillars here. Vegetarianism, plant-based food, and eat accordingly. We'll discuss about all these today. So before that, today is when I was, my daughter reminded today. Today is like, what topic you are discussing today, Mama? I said vegetarianism. One thing, today is international, tomorrow is international animal fights day. Jentu Hakku Dinocham. They are fighting for their, rights. Today is December 10th is a International Animal Rights Day. How coincidence that? Yeah, let's start our principle. All the principles are one side, and the PSSM, and the vegetarian is one side. This is not a tool. This is a mandatory. Like all definitely right. Last 8 days we are talking, right? Of course, meditation is important. After that, silent and full moon, pyramid, and yesterday, we are talking all those, right? No medicine and all pyramid and full moon, all those tools to like a go to the void states to zone and ample the energy 3 times like that, right? Tools. And vegetarian is a mandatory rule. Without a vegetarian, you can't enter to the into the meditation. Because why we are doing the meditation? To dissolve our karma, to get the peace and all, right? So once you are killing the animals means we are we are acquiring more karma. Instead of dissolving, we are acquiring, even though purposefully you know that you purposefully, like even though you know that you are doing, then the karma will be 3 times. So to dissolve the karma, we should avoid this vegetarianism. Patriji brought this very last month also. Some, there is a saying going on: save animals, be vegetarian. So many more PSSM masters are running the campaigns, be vegetarianism. That's a very mandatory for this, meditation. Not only Patriji, any meditation, vegetarian is very important. That's a there is no point of doing meditation if you are eating non-veg. It's a waste of your time. Not only time waste, your waste of your janma also, I can say that. Patriji want to convey, because the vegetarianism is that much important for this key role for this janma also. Killing means see, if you are eating non-veg and you are seeking the enlightenment, you are not even into the gate of enlightenment. Means you are not even touched like near to that. There is, you are far 100 miles behind for that. 100,000 janmas, you can say that. And you are acquiring more karma and all. Animal also part of the nature, my dear master, like us, like what we have. Trees, animals, and humans, like us, humans and animals also breathe oxygen. We 1/3 of that's what we are planning. We need more trees, more plants, because we need oxygen, right? Like there is a 3 parts in the 100, definitely 3 parts. One part humans, another part animals, and then plants has to be double. So like that we need to understand. Suppose example, a tiger comes to you and asking for the dinner for anybody, somebody's kid. Will that mom will accept that? Will that mom allow to give the kid? The same way we need to think about, my dear master. Animals also part of the nature, and we should avoid non-veg. And non-veg has a alkaline substance. If you want to satisfy your logical mind, our logical minds, then the simple answer is non-veg is a acid substance which produce alkaline. Our body is meant by my body is alkaline body. So we need to, again, when you eat non-veg, we need to a conversion, like inside we need a conversion process from these to like acid substance to alkaline. There is a lot of meat itself is digest will be a lot of time. And the process lot of heat will be generate in that, like all the energy is using there, and leads health issues and digestion problem. Remember yesterday health issues we discussed about the digestion also. Digestion, why the digestion causes unsatisfied love, unsatisfied feeling, unsatisfied love. Yeah, show compassion to the animal, my dear masters, and your stomach problem will be gone. You have to show the love to the animals too. And also remember, my dear masters, vegetarian is one side, and it comes first, and meditation comes second. Again, I'm repeating, vegetarian comes first, then meditation comes second. That much important this vegetarian because Patriji always run the campaign all the time. Shakahara Jagat. Our core principle is like that, right? Dhyana Jagat, Shakahara Jagat, Pyramid Jagat. These three are core pillars to the pyramid. These three, Shakahara Jagat. He runs so many campaigns. And how to go into that, also I will explain. So vegetarian is one side. Eating egg also non-veg, my dear master. Egg, everybody, even I'm a very big fan of the meat. Until last year, I was doing I was eating without meat, my meal won't complete. And I don't know how I stopped that. I don't know, even initially, even I want to stop when I start the Buddha CEO 40-day session. The three things I remember. One is I don't want to eat meat, no expectation. By hook or hook, 40 days I need to continue. Those three affirmations. If you affirmation like that, then continue 40 days. That's I'm the example for that, my personal, because the Patriji gives that much energy to in the meditational energy will give the information like energies that will you will go to the meat also, you don't have any craving. So effort like that, my dear masters, if even though egg also the not consider as a non-veg, anything you're separating the mother and baby. So remember all the thing and all the time. Even a garlic and onion also avoided in this vegetarianism, especially if you really want to seeking the enlightenment and meditational improvement. Garlic and onions also you should avoid. Mostly onions is fine, some portion, because we'll cook, right? We'll cook and uh, something form of, definitely avoid the garlic, onions if possible, but garlic is the main thing. Why? Because remember we discussed 0 to 9. The third one is a three gunas, Rajo, Tamo, and Satvika gunas. The same way, garlic and onions raises the tamoguna. Sorry, tamoguna. That means it get as a lethargic. Lethargic means procrastination. Do meditate today, tomorrow, or today's I'm sleepy. Lethargic, work also, if you want to do, okay, the cleanup we'll do next week. Like lethargic, baddakam, postponement. Those kind of will have that on in the garlic and onion, tamoguna. So then, especially in olden days, if you go to the olden days, all the kings, princes will go to the Gurukul, right? Gurukul, and they will learn, right? In that Gurukul, they won't give the garlic until they have until they matured. Matured, they won't give, because they think that will same reason, tamoguna. That's especially even I read in some of the books also. That much impact on the garlic and the Ellison, and there is a scientific reason. You can go see that. That will very even though your heart beats like a fast, there is because the blood thinner and all, there is a lot of science behind that in a garlic. So the recently I got to know brinjal and tamarind also not the part of this. Avoid. It's not those are the vegetarian, but those are also avoid. As much as possible. If want to avoid state and enlightenment seeking, you will know that once you get the and some point slowly acquiring, you'll get your brain will be stubborn, whenever you don't want to eat means no, stop, that's it. So brinjal and tamarind also, like a chintapandu, also not good for the enlightenment. Even though when vegetarian, now come to the main part, even though vegetarianism is good, converting. Some masters I heard when I went to the DMC, Dallas Dhyan Mahachakram, most of them, they stopped the milk also for the babies of like a cow milk, cow babies. Not for us. They stopped that too. Like, like slowly, but don't be a vegan. But again, vegetarian is also fine. Vegetarian is very good. So, vegetarian is one side, and also the second side is cooking method, and how frequently you need to eat accordingly. You need, like, we are giving food to our kids, right? Forcefully, you have to eat dinner, you have to do, otherwise this. Don't forceful like that, because the cooking method is important, my dear master. Once you enter into the kitchen, once a women or men, nowadays men also, once you are entering into the mother enter into the kitchen, the whole body has to be energized. Thought process, like in yesterday we discussed about all the how the thoughts works, thoughts in the form of sound and all. You have to change all your mindset, because you are programming that recipe. Means, like, if you go to the office, if you are programming one thing that your mind is not good, how many errors you'll get. Your mind is other side and programming is other side. So the same way, think, my dear masters, mother has to be a mother, or a man, or any father, or has to be, when whoever cooking, mindful cooking. Like, you are thinking something. Yesterday also we discussed, again last 3-4 days we discussed how the impact of the mind. Like, if anything happened in your if something happened in your house, like if something fight happened in your house, your brain is keep on thinking, or something happened your office, most of the people will carry. That's what, don't carry office work. Once you step out of the office work, done, come home, and you think, once you get step out of the from home, then think about the work. Like that, you need to make a habit, my dear masters. So as soon as mother enter into the kitchen, the thoughts vibration went into the cooking also. Same, the thought, you are programming that recipe, or that's curry, or that's food, everything you are making, you are programming according to your mind. If your program, you are thinking, oh, he did that, you are making like a negative vibration that will program that recipe, and that food, and kids will eat that food. You are programming. That's very, very important, my dear masters. Cooking method also very important. Like, your thoughts and argument and happen like this, and thinking, yeah, while thinking that if you cook that, there is no point of that. You are making, see how we go to the temple, right? So in the Tirtha, they will give the Tirtha Prasadam. Why we are very, very fond of that Tirtham? There is a science behind that. They will put a copper mug, and also some of the temples they put Kasi, Rudraksha, in the original Rudrakshas there. And we thought of that is a holy water. Why? That's programmed as a chant, good chanting. Why we are giving the abhishekam, milk and all, and we'll take as a tirtha prasadam. That's programmed like that. It's a holy water. Once you drink the holy water, you feel the satisfied. Your mind will be satisfied. So the same way, you need to think about the cooking method also, my dear masters. Like example, like, again, I'm giving very simple answers, simple way. If you are if your program is full of bugs, how the product launch in a bugs, like that programming food is also through your thoughts, the sound thoughts, internal thoughts. Like, maybe today I will introduce, tomorrow maybe sometime I'll introduce there is a aura, right? Electromagnetic field around you. Same way, the aura also, inside also there is a aura. All the thoughts, everything has an aura for that you are giving energy, weight is that like, then you are programming like that. That's what, my dear masters, thought state, what state you are cooking also very important, my dear masters. Do go that, like, if possible, go when you are cooking that, just meditate 2-3 minutes or 1 minute. If you go to that, go to there, and a fresh food also important, like a fresh like, utilize the pyramid energy for that. Utilize pyramid and put all the vegetables under the food while cooking. So olden days there is no freeze, right? Cooking method also important. You can see, easily you can see some kids, especially I saw when they come to our house, they're eating. And their house, why she's eating food in your house? Why she's not eating our food, our house? So the girl, like, is my neighbors always send it to me, like, they're like, eat the food in the Badmaja's house or the some master. Why? Because as soon as you are entered into the, you are giving, you want to grow your kids as a very, very beautiful and successful kid, right? And you are giving the corrupted programmed food. Think about that. And especially full moon days and these before after meditation also important, my dear master. Food plays major role in our meditation journey. Not 90% food is causing. So enlightenment, if you talk any enlightenment masters, they will finally go into the raw state, eat some the kandamolalu తిన్నారని చెప్తారు కదా, like they will go to the forest and eat the raw foods, like raw mangoes, raw fruits, or raw things, like raw things, because they're more near to the nature. We are also part of the nature, right? Go to the nature and the digestion will be soft if you sit in the enlightenment. No other working, like the eating process also important, my dear masters. Eating, meaningful eating. While you are eating, dinner table is the our personality development place, my dear master. Dinner table. Nowadays we are rushed, right? We are rushed. We are going all over morning work and afternoon kids. Lunch, breakfast is little tough. Try to breakfast also good together. But dinner, don't miss the dinner table, my dear masters. I heard most of the Asian, like Asian moms, use that as a personality development place. They'll think, and while eating my meaningful, they crack it. She prepared always the what jokes I need to make, like what I need to make. So that mom is using the dinner time as a program, like kids, what happened today? Anything good happened today? That's eating as a meaningful, also very important. Like while eating, watching this TVs and all, eating again, you are programming that your brain is thinking something and you are eating something and you are talking something. So where is the correlation? Like, whatever you are eating, eat with your fingers. That will also have a gut bacteria is good. So that's definitely, my dear masters, don't miss the dinner table and program like that. Like, yesterday somebody is asking about the child, right? This is the one. You need to create the environment for that. The happy, anything happened, we need to be eat in the dinner table. Make that, that's mandatory for that. And yeah, like in example, kids, like how we program and all. Not only cooking, my dear master, meaningful eating also important. And whenever you are hungry, then only eat. So again, we know most of them, even I heard most of the masters also, they reduce the food. In the Mahachakram, when I went to the Dallas, some masters eat only one apple throughout the day because they want to acquire more energies and they don't want to eat more. And just like eat an apple or some sattvic food, banana or something, like, they stay whole day like that. Or water, they drink water whole day. Like, meditational before and after, at least 30 minutes before and after 30 minutes, eat before and after meditation. Give at least 30 minutes, give the gap, and drink water as much as possible. So vegetarian is a key role in Arishad Vargas also. Remember our 0 to 9, 0 to 9, there is a fifth place, Arishad Vargas. All causes. If you want to see where I am in my while doing meditation, like, where I stand, which stage I was the meditation. Are you near to the enlightenment, or you need to the dharana state done? Whatever you really want to measure. There is no measurement again. If you really want to measure and see that, then you observe your inner senses, outer senses and inner senses. Are we meaningfully talking? And are we reducing, like a clear cleansing or inner internal thoughts? Are we here hearing any gossiping? Are we seeing any negative? Like if you are control, like, if you are starting, like this is the stage, like, you can measure. So before and after, before, like, you can talk nonsense, whatever we want. Slowly that it will got reduced, and even though you will got reduced the gossiping and all, even though that is happening, you just avoid and come back. How to stop that thought, not getting into that. So the even even big movie actors also, Shilpa Shetty, they turned, they whenever they enter in fit to tuber. There is a YouTuber is a there where he almost last 4 years, 4 to 5 years. He's like a give only doing only doing the YouTube videos for the how portion of the meat you need to eat, protein, for the protein, how to feed the kids, how to feed all this. Suddenly I saw an interview that he turned to the vegetarian, vegan, not only vegetarian, completely a vegan. Virat Kohli, right, our cricketer, is always a vegan. It's completely changed the vegan. Some interview he's asking, like someone asking, how do you maintain this much stamina and all this if you don't have enough meat? That's a yoke. That's a myth, my dear master. Virat Kohli said one word, which I really like it. That's like, meat produce the, the protein maybe, but I had to get more calmness inside. If I meditate using the, vegetarian, then I focus only on the bat and ball. The calmness improve the, productivity. That's what he answered. Read that. Go to the and, YouTube and see Virat Kohli video. And so many famous persons change it to the, that also the creativity will go down, lethargic and all this. Like, make sure that don't, if you're still continuing the vegetarian, like a non-veg, and doing the meditative, again I'm repeating, it's a waste of that time and also waste of the Janma also. But slowly reduce. Like, if you are entering to that May 40 days aim, my dear masters, most of them do the Kartika Purnami. In the Kartika Purnami, they do puja with the tulsi and all, right? They put the deepam and all, right? In that 40 days, they won't eat meat. Like that, like, make that affirmation. Like, I don't want to eat meat. And 40 days I need to stay. Automatically, meditational energy will take care of that. And after 40 days, you not even feel to eat the eat the meat. Even though sometimes you break, that's fine. Just make sure, like, not like, forcefully. Meditation, do meditate and do affirmation slowly will reduce. And I will give you one example. Like when I started this session last Saturday, I need to go to UPenn, right? Immediately after that. And all the Chinese kids and my kids, everybody is eating dinner outside. We had a dinner outside. We went to the one Chinese restaurant. And my dog, all are ordering some meat. Like, I asked like anything vegetarian. They said no. Anything happened with the chicken, with all this they are having. My daughter went to the kitchen and asked, I need this kind of food. My daughter, not me. See how our energies will imply to our kids. And she had a photo also. I will share that photo in the group. She eat that the garlic and all. She asking like, is there any pan without eating, without you cook the meat? So see how that even she gave it to me in the bowl. Mama, eat this. Like, I feel how she is thinking a programming that food in a positive attitude. Remember that. I never think about she's thinking all this. I see that how positivity inside that food. If you eat that food in the whole night, I feel like, I was sleepy. Do I need to drive this much and all? But I never feel sleepy. That positivity, how much positivity it is. So the like that, master. One step is there. If one was changing the around you, all the aura will be changed. All the electromagnetic will occupy like that. Kids also will change. Like that, my dear masters. Remember, vegetarian is very important. And the second, use the pyramid energies to put the fruits and all. Also, freshly made food also very important, my dear masters. It's not possible, but make sure like go to the fresh food. Like I see some masters, I went to the Atlanta sometimes some months ago. They are preparing and they're not using the freeze. They cook the food in the morning and pack the box, and evening again they will cook. It's like a simple curry. Don't make like a big one. All chana curry or something. They're not using the freeze, my dear masters. Maybe slow, maybe some milk or something they are preserving. They are completely coming and using the pyramid, my dear masters. Putting all the vegetables, to whatever the 5 days, 5 vegetables, putting under the pyramid. And while they need it, they are taking the tomatoes and cutting, and the fruits also. Eat accordingly needed, and eat making that, that recipe programming with a fresh for a project for positive, that definitely enhance our 3 times, right, my dear masters? Like how the pyramid full moon works, not thrice, like thrice. Like you're like, if you follow these, the vegetarian and how to cooking method and how to accordingly needed and all, the automatically excel, right? Your enlightenment process will be fast. Why masters, like all the masters, even though initially I was asking, whenever we have a group meditation, why we need dinner? Just to straight away come to and sit in the meditate, right? And we had a little satsanga, 1 hour satsanga, 1 hour meditation done, right? So see how ignorance. So that first initial days. But again, when I see the Patriji, it's always like that. Patriji cooks himself. When you go to Atlanta, when he visited in the highest places, if you ask that masters, he never comes as a guest. He's a part of the family. He always comes to the kitchen. He cut the vegetable, cook himself. See how we are meditating. Our body become a Suddha body, and our hands are like a magical hands, like in all the positive energies and meditational energies. And if you cook with your hands, how that program? That's what his intention was. Cook, like cook homemade food. Not only sometimes we want to plan order outside. No, cooking, like, cooking as a potluck. Potluck is like, you can have a group energies is forming. So group energies syncing all together. One, you bought this, you bought that, you will bring that, you will bring that. And that group energies will come, my dear masters. So vegetarian is a very key role, my dear master. If I talk like, each how to eat before, like a morning, what morning eating and afternoon dinner, before dinner 3 hours, I don't want to explain on all. Those are all, you already know that. Eat accordingly you need, my dear masters. But especially if you want to enlightenment, be vegetarian. There is no other way. Like, if you want to eat and meet enlightenment, it won't happen. The shift happened. I have lot of pyramid masters has this experience, and also me, my experience too. So one part, if you are eating meat and do meditate, why I'm not excelling? Once you stop the eating meat, and that's the beauty of the non-veg. Convert to the non-veg to vegetarian, they will excel 90% because they have that indriya nigraha. Like they don't have nigraham, right? Like, they, what, I don't know exact word of English word. Like like you cannot have that food, that vegetarian, you don't have that craving, like, stop that, that not eating. Then you're controlling your senses, right? Then you're excel immediately. If you see the, graph, like if you're lingering in the 10%, 20% like that, like if you stop the meat, jump into the 90%, and see that void state, how long you will stay in the void state. Hours. There is another saying also there: until you eat food, you meditate. Means that's a saying, like if you are getting into the enlightenment, and all the yogis, munis will do, even though they live without food, because the meditational energy itself is enough for them. Once you are getting into the, the divine oneness, and stay into the oneness and be into the oneness, if seeing everything, they will stop eating food. They will just eat one or two fruits or something. That's like a big story behind that. My dear masters, be vegetarianism, like, Shakahara Jagat, like, save the animal planet. Today is their rights. Today is the day, December 10th, Animal Rights Day. Like, let's give their hakku, give their hakku, and don't kill the animals. Don't see the blood, and also eat plant-based. And again, the main important thing I forgot to tell, Patriji want to convey. See, when you eat the plant-based food, I told yesterday also, there is a electromagnetic field, every object, right? Plant, if you go, like, tomorrow we'll discuss about the nature. In that nature, we'll talk that, plant has that energy, the positive energy. See, if you're killing the animal, how cruel, how his the animal mind is there, that animal, that negative vibration comes on the meat also sometimes. You can experiment, my dear master, eating meat and after without eating meat, how that kid's behavior is there, and how that meditational void state, you will stay more void state. So be vegetarian, my dear masters. Today also we'll do the, silent meditation, and let's start our meditation, my dear master. Thank you. Close your eyes. Take off your glasses. Observe the sensation. Whenever you get the thoughts, then only observe. Otherwise, just see the divine light. Last 2 minutes. Last 1 minute. Last 30 seconds. Last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Gently unfold your hands. Put it on your face. Let energy flow through eyes. Open your eyes through palms. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you, and thank you. Drink water, my dear masters, if possible. Very intense meditation today. Anybody wants to share any experience or any questions, please raise your hands.
Can I ask one question, Master? This is
Yeah.
when we say garlic, right? Garlic greens also will come, right? So that also has the same effect as garlic. Garlic, garlic greens ఉంటాయి కదా, spring onion type లో green.
That also comes. I avoid as much as possible garlic product.
Okay, that has also the same effect as garlic.
Not same effect, that intense will less, but again that will affect.
Okay.
Many are still in the deep state. Don't want to come out. Yeah, I know that happened to me also one time. When we are doing meditating, they said 2 minutes, and I was in the trance. My system got shut down, like something I don't power or something. It went to the hours in the night time. Then I see the night time is 1 o'clock. We started 9 o'clock. That's what we are saying, like, even though the other people said, like, open your eyes. If you want to continue, keep continue. If you feel like. Anybody has any more questions or any experiences you want to share? We have another 5 minutes. If anyone want to share, share. Yeah, again, I'm repeating, cooking with your own hands is very important. We vegetarianism, Shakahara Jagat. Because your meditating means your body becoming Suddha state, clear state. All the, all the cosmic energy cleansing our body, right? We are near to the enlightenment, oneness energies are there with us. With that energy, if you do cooking, then you are programming as a oneness. We are near to the oneness. Bhakti is still deep sleep, I think, deep meditation. Thanks joining, my dear masters, this morning meditation. We are planning to continue this meditation too, because so many requests we had please continue as meditation. And the group energies we formed as a group energies is awesome. I can see immediately when I went to the void state, immediately I can feel a lot of energies. Yesterday we had a satsang at Anil, some master's house. I couldn't attend, but I have heard what Anil Garu said, one good word. The group energies are very, oneness is not like, oneness cannot, everybody cannot catch that oneness energies. Oneness group has to be very less, only you can say up to 100, just 10% people, maybe 1% people will be there. 1%, the energies are that much intense. We are near to the oneness, my dear masters. Be with that. Stay into the oneness also. That's important. Yesterday I told, right, clearly, whenever you wake up with the oneness conscious in the morning, see the mirror, and the first person who is coming, you see that, everywhere you can see the divine. Nothing but positivity. One positive, at least make that feel habit of every day and morning and evening cleanse your body and do meditate. You can see miracles, my dear masters. You can see that satsang yesterday night, Anil Garu shared one satsangam. The topic is also oneness. You can see in the channel, like our PSSM DMV Oneness channel. You can see that video too. They have so many masters ask the questions. You can see the answers, direct answers. If no one has any questions, we'll wrap up this session. See you tomorrow. Another intense topic, nature. Meditate in the nature is tomorrow's topic. Thank you, Radha. Radha Garu, thank you so much. We'll meet.
Thank you so much, Padmaja ji, for sharing wonderful wisdom. Friends, let's try to practice mindfulness cooking and eating. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for attending today.
Thank you.